Hello again, guys. To help you navigate to our YouTube channel, I know we post on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, but mainly the structure of YouTube channel because you scroll up, down. We convene to a code from now on. Every time we will post an exercise, I'm gonna wear either a yellow or a white t-shirt. That will be light color, and when it's about teaching, I'm gonna try to wear all the time either dark navy or black color. So if you remember something was in the teaching or it was in exercises, it'll help you navigate easier and distinguish the video. This video is about mind squares, and please, if you have any suggestion for us, please do comment or message in private. This is a learning experience for us as well, and we try to be as good as we can. This video about mind squares. Sometimes on the chessboard there are only two correspondence squares, just two of them. In opposition, if you have just the kings on the board, you can literally use the entire board. But there are particular cases like this example in front of us when there is only two correspondence squares, and we call these ones mind squares. Don't be the first one who steps on these mind squares. If you do that, you'll just ruin everything. You will go in Zugzwang and you'll lose the endgame, and you will be very painful. In this case, the only way black can attack the white pawn it's through b6, and white can attack the black pawn through c4. So these are the mind squares. What happens is if black is pushing, then white will defend, and now doesn't matter what black withdraws, he will simply lose his pawn, and therefore he will lose the g pawn later and the key squares, and he will lose the game. See how everything keeps reconnected to those fantastic key squares. So if you want to learn more about key squares or refresh your memory, please watch our key squares video. So what can you do if you find yourself in this kind of endgame and it's your turn to move? Because you must not be the one who steps forward. Well, everything you can do, or all you can do, is just keep moving your king around the mind square without stepping on it. So the three squares that are connected to white's mind square are b3, c3, and d3. So you keep moving your king between these squares. Or if you find yourself in the black side, mind square, it's b6, and this is the squares you want to keep moving your king in case the other king attacks. You're just pushing and close the game. And probably the most common or popular, or whatever you want to call it, type of mind square, and I doubt is anybody in chess from the lowest beginning level, entry level, to obviously even less the grandmasters, that they have never faced an endgame like this. And sometimes it's the particular case when you flank and get to force the other guy. You walk around the mind square and you flank, and then you pressure the other you pressure your opponent to defend his pawn, and then you win. But this is the case of mind square, which want to prove. Mind squares will be e6 in white's case, and c5 in black squares. Simple demonstration: if black steps on the mind square, white steps on his mind square after that, but it's no longer a mind square. Now it's a correspondence square, which he takes, and therefore he wins the endgame. Doesn't matter where black goes, white captures, and he will win the endgame because he stepped on a key square. And if you go to Key Squares episode 2, you'll discover that when your king is on, your pawn is on line 5, horizontal 5, this time you got 6 key squares. See you for the next episode.